Hey everyone, let's do a budget run for the Eggsterminator fight. Now, the first thing you'll see is 4 EX plus 3 units. Yeah, that is unfortunate. I already went ahead and EX plus 1 my dupe Nicole and dupe Cacteria, or else this would have been a full 18 out of 18 EX, full EX plus 3 team, and people would be up in arms. There is sadly no way to reduce the EX level of my units. Trust me, if I could, I immediately would. I would EX plus 1 Tidus, I would EX plus 1 Noppy, I would EX plus 1 Cressnik, and I would leave behemy at EX plus 0. Believe it or not, I have not a single dupe behemy, or else I would use that behemy. Behemy can be EX plus 0, absolutely fine, you will never use his Brave Shift. Behemy does not gain anything super special at EX 1, 2 or 3, so that is totally fine. Now the only thing that you will see in my clear is that behemy uses his own vision card, so you kind of want his EX plus 1 at least, but rest assured you don't technically need this. The gear, as you can see, the whole team has 200 earth resistance. I think 150 is enough because I am using Cacteria, and Cacteria has a 150% earth buff, earth resistance buff. So I think you only need 150% earth resistance before a buff. I could be wrong, but I think that's correct. I'm making sure that everything is good with just being at 350, but I think 300 is good enough. Behemy also technically needs 300 lightning resistance. We are only having 240, but that's fine after or above. So this is the gear. I use very few STMRs like Exceptional Ingenuity or Duty to the World. Both are super old, they are super easy to get. I'm not using Neovision STMRs unless it's their own. I should mention that, but super old STMRs, yeah, I feel like that they're a pass to some degree. We're not using the Brave Shift like I mentioned. Cressnik, he's using, I think, yeah, full budget gear, 8-star or below, his own TMR. And he's using the Riser card, which is super good. It is 15, 15, 30, so 60 lightning and earth resistance to FFBE units. So if you don't have behemy at EX plus 1, for example, or any other physical tank for that matter, you can do this with Vossler, you can do this with Seacard, you can do this with Offmaw, you can do this with Snow. Pick any tank you want, it's fine. But FFBE tanks, due to being able to use this vision card, they are somewhat preferred. Okay. Brave Shift, sorry, forgot to show. It's pretty much carbon copy. Exactly the same. And he too does have enough resistances. Lord of the Seas Nicole is on a lightning. Actually, I don't need this. I have another idea. So let's use Yellow Egg instead, because he has that one ability, Sharp Kick. Yeah, it's a physically typed attack. I hope it won't screw me over. Or you know what? I do have one slot available on him. So let's do this differently, because if you did the story, you will have this material, Lightning Fast Legend. It's from the Esther story event. It is an ability that deals lightning damage. We need to seal the boss with lightning each and every turn. We have now 2 options for that. So we can just put back the Conductor's Baton for some more morale. Conductor, we have a problem. Yeah, this is the gear. He also is on the Riser card. And then the Brave Shift, geared identically. I should also put the Lightning card onto him. Lightning, Fast Legend. And yeah, that's it. Then Cacteria also on that card. This is a entirely free card. You get this from pulling. I hope you didn't throw them away or so. So lightning, not lightning, Cacteria, same deal. She doesn't do really much. She is super easy to build for this. Everyone is. Every FFB unit with this card is super easy to build, honestly. Noppy is has a lightning weapon in base. She will sometimes help out with the ceiling, but that's about it. I had to use Mother's Return on her. I ran out on... Well, technically, we don't need to. For a simple reason, I could gear her for more old stuff. So it is fine. But as you can see, I actually ran out of budget options here. It's kind of bad. So Hero's Vow works. And yeah. And then it stops for me, literally. I could use Earth Resistance, 250, and let's remove this. And yeah, Earth Resistance, it's still fine, as you can see. So that also works. Brave Shift, this is the gearing, 5k attack. I am using Reclaimed Serenity. You should get this. I made a video on this, why you should be getting this particular one. It is not necessary as it only boosts lightning. And if you don't have Mother's Return, you can substitute both of them. Technically, I just realized we don't even need lightning resistance, so you have that slot available to you. It's a little bit easier then. You can swap this out for killers. I'm just gonna leave it here. And Cloud's Vision card. So Noppy has, let's see, not even maxed out. She doesn't even have killers, even though this is her DPS form. 5k attack. I really gimped her damage willingly on this one, and you will see it won't even matter. And then lastly, Tidus. Tidus, I'm memeing this up full all the way with fixed dice on Tidus. Why fixed dice? It is a 1.2 to 6.5 variance weapon, two-handed. Some people told me that Clash uses the new weapon formula where fixed dice is not supposed to work. No idea if this is true, but we'll find out. And other than that, he's using pretty much all free gear. Skullhead mainly, all of this was free. Man-Eater Sense, Higher Wisdom. Now technically he's using Mother's Return on duty. But I know that many of you were pulling on the Xenogears banner, so I hope you got Mother's Return a couple of times because this is Ellie's STMR. And he's using Celeste's card. You can swap this out for any card you want, actually. The higher the attack, the better. That's pretty much all there is to it. 5k attack, that's the team. Let's go. This boss is very, very easy, trust me, when you do this properly. Okay, so let's start. Behemy is going to cover the Departed Kingdom, and we'll do King's Barrier. Cressnik, Arcane Stimulant. Lord of the Seas Nicole on the very first turn is going to True Water Infusion. Cacteria. True Water Infusion imbues the party with water, by the way. Cacteria is going to do Cactus Break, which is an 85% break for the enemy. It's also a 130 Water Imperil. We'll do Thorny Teamwork for the 150% Stone or Earth Resistance. And the last one is up to you guys. Honestly, I'm gonna use Spark Boost on Noppy. Noppy is going to do Moogle Hero Dance and Double Kupo Barrage. And Tidus is going to do Blitzmania, so we sync up the stuff, and Spiral Cut. Alright, let's go. And Noppy, like I mentioned, has a lightning weapon in her base form, so we can seal the boss properly. So everyone's immune to the damage, as is apparent, which is nice. And the boss in total has 3 thresholds: 75%, 50%, 25%. At 75%, the boss gains accuracy from hard boiled. He becomes medium boiled at 50%, and I haven't yet checked what it's at 25%. We'll see about that when we get there. So behemy, frilly ferocious, no need for armor, and I guess departed. Cressnik keeps on doing stimulant. Lord of the Seas Nicole will now lightning a bolt barrage to seal the boss. Cacteria is always going to do thorny, unfaltering, and unwavering. Noppy is going to shift now. And she's going to cutesy clubber and double Cooper barrage. While Tidus is going to spiral cut 3 times. Let's wait for this to finish. And send in the DPS for some damage. And yeah, as you can see, we are very low on morale, but the boss is already down to 88%. And this will only get better once we apply not only 89% breaks, but also crack the shell of the boss, basically. Because the boss becomes weaker as the fight progresses. Alright, we'll refresh cover, we'll refresh departed, and let's do Royal Rake. We can reload, and Noppy is going to Kupu Barrage. And chain with Tidus. Tidus, on the other hand, though, is going to Spiral Cut and Energy Rain. We will add 400% stat buffs. And let's go. Let's see if we can push the first threshold. Oh yeah, we did push the first threshold. So now the boss becomes hard-boiled. He gains accuracy going forward, but it's fine. Behemy should be good. Yeah, 2k damage. That's fine. Behemy big boy. Okay, yeah. I mean, and that's pretty much all there is to this fight. Departed Kingdom, Frilly. And let's refresh cover. Cressnik is back to his base form. He's going to medicinal potion to heal up Behemy to full, antioxidant, and medical supplement. So Behemy's back to full. How much longer on the water imbue? I think it should be one more turn, right? Indeed it is. Okay, so let's repeat with Nicole to seal the boss. Cacteria is going to thorny teamwork. These last 5 turns, right? Yeah, they do. Okay, so let's break, attack, and magic as well. Tidus is going to triple, spiral cut. And Noppy, she's just Kupo barraging all the way, all day. And we are almost at 200% morale at this point, so going forward on next turn, I think it's time to activate the 89% defense break to... oh yeah, the boss, I forgot about that. When the boss switches phases, it gains a single turn of very high mitigation, so we can't really do much damage. But going into the next turn, we'll be able to really blast the boss. So yeah, Behemy, super safe as you can see. Alright, so yeah, the boss also has all these buffs. We could dispel them, honestly. Since we do have to refresh buffs regardless, let's sharp kick and double water infusion. So the buffs of the boss are gone, all buffs that is, so we need to entirely redo stuff, but that's fine. King's Barrier. We'll do medicinal, medical, and antioxidant. Cacteria is going to Cactus Break, Thorny Teamwork, and Unfaltering. So next turn we'll do the 89% breaks. Noppy has to go back to the base form where she can do all her good stuff. Moogle Hero Dance and Double Koopa Barrage. Tidus is going to Ace's ability and Spiral Cut. We'll do a 400% stat buff. And let's do some damage. All right. It's gonna take ages for Cacteria's Limit Burst, I feel like. I'd love to get it at some point, but I don't think we'll be able to. No, that's fine. Alrighty, let's see. Yeah. Let's do this, Frilly, and no need for armor. Tidus is going to triple Spiral Cut and Energy Rain. Actually, no. Honestly, just Koopa Barrage it away, I guess. And we'll do Armor Breaking Needles, Thorny Teamwork, and Barb Boost. Cressnik is going to triple Medicinal, Supplement, and this one. Nicole is doing these seals again. We'll do Attack and Magic Boost, and let's deal some damage. Okay, we pushed the second threshold. The boss becomes medium boiled. It also gains 1 turn of mitigation where we can't deal much damage, but that's ideal for us right now because we can LB and SLB for higher damage. Excellent. So on this turn we'll just increase modifiers. So Noppy does her thing. It also is a modifier boost. So let's do all of this because the boss, again, has resistance to physical and magical. He also has all these buffs up, but yeah. I don't have a perfect dispel on my team other than Cacteria. I could actually go for Cacteria's perfect dispel. However, I did not gear her Brave Shift, so I don't want to Brave Shift her, honestly. Departed and Frilly Ferocious. We'll do Medicinal, Antioxidant, and Supplement, just to fill that morale gauge. Yeah, I could now on the next turn switch with Nicole. Yeah, let's do these two. What are we waiting for? 2 more turns for Cactus Break. We'll do Thorny Teamwork. And let's do Unwavering, Unfaltering. Okay. So this isn't really a damage turn. It's more preparation for the next turn. The boss has mitigation up anyway. But as you can see, when you're doing this fight properly, seal it every single time, there is literally no danger to the team at all. So here are a few accuracy attacks on Behemy, but as you can see, the damage is super negligible. Okay, Noppy, Cutesy Clubber, Double Koopa Barrage, Tidus is going to Spiral Cut 3 times. Cacteria is going to, let's see, Sacred Oasis, Thorny, and Unfaltering. We're almost at the point where she could limit burst. That's cool. Behemy, Protect the Weak, Frilly Ferocious, Departed. Cressnik. Decontamination, is that doing anything? I don't think so. We're almost at a point where he could Brave Shift. But we're not going to for the time being, I guess. Nicole can shift. Or no, let's not shift. Or should we shift? Let's shift Nicole and do Aquatic Formula. I think I have the lightning fast stuff in there too. Yep, I do. So noppy has go back to the base form, where she'll do Koopa Barrage 3 times. Alright. So let's do it that way. And now we do have a very high water amplification buff. Looking very good. Oh, Behemy got hit hard. I probably should buff Bar Fundega at some point, but he doesn't really lose that much HP, does he? Oh, I don't even have Bar Fundega on this one. That's fine. Okay, let's do Quake Aura, let's do King's Barrier, let's do Frilly Ferocious. Cressnik. Let's shift him, let's set up a permanent morale fill with Curse and Cure. Cacteria is going to Cactus Break, Forny Teamwork and Unwavering. Let's seal the boss. Noppy shifts again. And we'll do Cutesy Clubber and Koopa Barrage. Meanwhile, Tidus is going to Spiral Cut. Whoops, wrong order. Spiral, Energy Rain. We should still be imbued if I'm not totally mistaken. Let's see. Adds water element 4 turns. Yeah, perfect. We'll do a 400% stat buff. While we're at it, we're also adding this stuff. And yeah, let's do some damage. Oh yeah. Okay, so we push the last threshold, and on turn 11 the boss is going to be dead because it's soft boiled now. So now the boss takes the absolutely highest amount of damage, but again, 1 turn of mitigation stands before our victory. Okay, so let's refresh cover. Let's no need for armor. Let's depart it. Cressnik is going crazy with his morale stuff. Let's do Arcane Antioxidant. And we'll do the sealing stuff. Cacteria is going to triple. Thorny, Unwavering. It's funny, we couldn't fill Cacteria's LB within 10 turns or 11 turns. That's crazy, honestly. Triple Koopa Barrage, triple Spiral Cut. Let's set up the attack buff. And yeah, let's go. Again, we're not gonna deal much damage because the boss has full mitigation up. Wow, even through mitigation? Wow, 8% through mitigation. And the shell has cracked. So now the boss is literally dead the next turn. Okay. But yeah, no damage whatsoever. Okay, and we're done. No further questions. Let's finish this fight off. And Kupu Barrage. Do we still have all the good stuff up? Yeah. Let's infuse with water just to make sure we got it right. And the fight is over. And I'm very curious to see how much Tidus did in terms of damage. But yeah, budget guide, Eggsterminator. Again, you don't really need any of these EX levels. They really don't matter. Okay, let's check out the damage here. Fixed dice. It's funny. Honestly, it's funny. Let me just screen grab this and troll Cognix on the Discord server. Anyway, yeah, that's pretty much it. Nothing good in here, so let's skip this. That was my budget guide. Fixed dice does the trick. And if you don't have fixed dice, honestly, it doesn't matter. This is all there is to the fight. You can take this to turn 50, 60, whatever you like. This works. This is always going to work. So thank you all for watching. Have a great rest of the Saturday, morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you're from. See ya then. Bye bye.